Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 of the course here, and I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving and so forth. I'll do a real quick topic here about Thanksgiving, about being thankful, all right, uh, and being thankful for what you have. Sometimes, all of you are in a master's program, MBA, so you are doing something that most people don't get to do. You got a lot to be thankful for. Uh, you know, you get to earn a degree and you also get to have what you already have. We take a lot of things for granted. All of you probably have cell phones. You are actually able to get online, so you have internet access. So there's a lot of things we take for granted, and we don't necessarily think about. So that's why I'm talking about this. I use myself as an example. You may have heard this story before, but my parents got divorced when I was around 6 or 7. That was around 1962. So my mother took me over to Ireland, where she was from, for 4 years, and I don't have an actual picture of the house, but this is what it looked like. It was one of those, they call them thatched roofs, or they're straw roofs, basically. There was no plumbing, running water, or anything like that. They had just got electricity, so there was actually a light bulb hanging from the ceiling. To get water, you had to go down to the pump, which was about a half-hour walk, fill up the buckets, and bring them back. So that's how you got your fresh water. But I just use that as an example. I came back to the States, lived with my dad, joined the Army in 1975. After a couple of years, got married, and I have this thing, these pictures here of these food products, because uh, back in the late 70s, young married couple in the Army, couple of kids, and it's amazing what you can do with $10 for a week of groceries. Today we look at things like $100 or whatever the case is, depending on your situation. But getting a box of macaroni for 15 cents or a pound of hamburger for 50 cents, things like that. And so there's a lot of us who've had the experience of mac and cheese and bologna sandwiches growing up versus what a lot of people take for granted now is like having Happy Meals and things like that. So that's why I mentioned that. Some people think they are hungry because they have to go to a food line. And I'm not taking away from, the situation that's going on, but sometimes, you have the attitude, oh, if we can't get the Thanksgiving dinner, we're starving. And they completely ignore, and it doesn't occur to them that there actually is a food line to go to. Um, it's all over the news now about all these food lines, people waiting hours. And the thing that is amazing is that those food lines are actually there. There are places where it wouldn't be. And so that's what I might say about being thankful, even the little things, even if you think you don't have a lot, depending on your situation. This is a historic time you're living in. Depending on your age, there's historic things in your life that's going to happen. Getting an MBA is one of those top 10. A birth of a child or a grandchild, an event, be it 9/11 or, the fall of the Berlin Wall. For those of us that are older, those are historic events that, are one-time things, and there's significance to it. So just take note of what you actually have, okay? Don't worry about, be thankful for what you have. Don't complain or worry about what you don't have. Because we have a lot, we may not realize it, and you're blessed and fortunate to have the opportunity to be where you are now, to do what you are doing. And, as a personal note, I say I have no regrets. There's ups and downs in lives, but if I didn't go through all those different events in my life, I wouldn't be where I am today. And I wouldn't be able to harass you every week with pictures of grandkids. So there you go. All right, enough with that. Let me get into the next part. All right, into week 3 here. So you're almost halfway. So, so far, okay, so everything I've seen from both of you, good. Um, and just a reminder, so as we go through each week, you're just continuing the original document. So like, yeah, so you don't have to do separate documents, just do it all so that by the time we get to week 4 and 5, everything's in one document and you can just tweak whatever corrections I may send you, okay? Um, so with that, let me see. Yep, anything I need to cover, I've already told you. or reviewed with you. So just keep doing the discussions the way you're doing, and check with me if you got questions on anything like you've been doing. So otherwise, that's really it. So this is real short. I will show you my test question, of course. Where'd it go? There it is. All right, so you don't feel left out. So there you go, test question. Okay, and otherwise, just stay in touch with me with any questions you got. You're almost done, so that's a good part. All right. Um, Again, hope you had a good week, good Thanksgiving, all that, and get in touch. Take care.